And that's talking about the children of Israel, man. Because they're the chosen seed of this earth to be the natural rulers.
That's right.
You know? No other nation. Get Daniel 2:24. There's the kingdom of heaven.
Wait.
And the next kingdom to come is for these people on the side. Our Lord came out of the same nation, tribe of Judah. Sorry?
Is the child of Israel?
Sorry? Say again?
Is the child of Israel?
My child of Israel. Yeah, I'm a son of Israel, man. That's what this is about. The sons of Israel. It's about the men.
That's right. Yeah, Daniel chapter 2 verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
Yeah, so that's the main point. It's not going to be left to no other nation. The Lord's going to break and consume all these nations, man. Including that Hamite right there, man. Probably a Cushite, he thinks he's an Arab or some shit.
The story of Jacob.
That's all madness, dude. That just proves that all these religions, there's not about a bunch of confusion. How you got a fucking Hamite, but he's saying is that he's worships Muslims. Ain't that Arabic religion, man? No? You got a bunch of West Africans in that Islam shit as well. That's just a, that's just a man-made religion, man. It's an abomination.
That's right. But that guy asked a good question. What is an Israelite, man?
Yeah, the other Jake.
Yeah, that's right. Because he saw the sign and saw Israel, and also heard us say Israelite. So he said, what's the Israelite?
And that's prophecy. So in the book of Ezekiel, it tells you that all the sign, and when Jake comes to ask what the sign's about, he explains it to him. Yeah, that's prophecy, man. So we're supposed to have a 12-tribe sign.
That's right.
Contrary to popular belief.
And it shall stand forever.
That's right. So an Israelite means what? He is a prince of power. In Hebrew is Rasha Allah, man, which means he is a prince of power, man. So that's what the 12 tribes of Israel mean. Can you get me Exodus 4:22?
Exodus chapter 4
and get Deuteronomy as well.
verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
So all these people upon this sign and scattered throughout the four corners of the world, if you go back to the seed of a man named Israel, whose former name was Jacob, right, then you are a son of God, right? So the Negro Latinos, Native Americans, are the sons of God. Right, and the actual name means Prince of Power, and by being a Prince of Power, it sets you above all nations.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
That's right, a people, because Israel is a people before it's a place, right? So everyone just tries to like attach it specifically onto the land. No, it's a people first before it's a place, right? Right.
And the Lord thy power, Yahweh, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people upon the face of the earth.
The actual main reason as to why that we were chosen to be a special people was because it was of his will. He made a promise with Abraham, then the promise was set upon Isaac, then the promise was set upon Jacob, who is the patriarch of the 12 tribes. Now we actually go and actually show you where that name Israel comes from and how we obtained it. Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 32 and 23. And he took them and sent them over the brook and sent over that he had, and Jacob was left alone. And there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
That's right. So our forefather, who's Jacob, the actual scriptures about to explain now that he actually had like a sparring session of wrestling with an angel, man, and he wrestled him throughout the whole night. He wrestled an actual man who walked upon the earth. He wrestled an angel. But that's our forefather. Go ahead.
It says, and Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
So like, see, that shows how great, see how forefather was. You know why as well? Yeah? Because it's important to push forth the fact that the people on the sign are the people of God. Because for like a very good portion of time, see how people have just been taught they're black. But you know that your forefather fought and wrestled an angel, man. And you ain't black, or you ain't Spitz, or you ain't wetbacks and tomahawks. You are the people of God, man. Now, in understanding that, it shouldn't come with pride. It should be humbling to understand that people on this sign are special above all. Go ahead.
If I can say this, because that's why they call us, what the brother was saying, niggers, spits and wetbacks. That goes back to the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Those are nothing but bywords that are put on us by all these other nations, man. And they look down upon us, right? That's why you got the Hamite following us around in it, like the security guards, thinking we're going to steal something all the time, all right? That's why you got the gooks telling us hurry up and buy when we come up in their shops and shit, all right? When's the last time you seen a gook get bent over the hood of a car, man?
Right there.
You know? And that's the spirit. Alright? Because they ain't under the curses. We're under the curses. The so-called Negroes, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know?
That's right.
And we're called by them bywords.
That's right.
Like the brother was saying.
Keep going.
And there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day, and when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh.
Yeah, so what he did, he used spiritual power and dislocated his thigh, you know, his joint.
He touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint.
Yeah, so he used that spiritual power, because he was like, nah, this Jake ain't getting off, you know, because, hey that's right, man. Keep going.
As he wrestled with him, and he said, let me go, for the day.
He's like, look, get off him, man. Shit, man. Fuck. Because he just kept on him. You know, he stay on him, man. Like, I ain't letting you go.
And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh.
Yeah, it's like shit, man. You wrestle all night. What are you doing, man? Yo. Look at Shah, man.
That's serious stamina, man.
Yeah. And high tea, boy.
That's right.
And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
Yeah, so that's right, man. So that same spirit to which he had was what? Intensely seeking after the heavenly Father. That right there is basically like an intensely, like showing how intense he was for the heavenly Father. Because he's like, look, I don't care for the angel, man. I ain't letting go till you give me a blessing. Because he was righteous, you know?
I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob.
Yeah, so that's what's his name, Jacob, which means a supplanter, right? Which goes back to the birthright of Esau and Jacob, right? But which he supplanted from Esau, who's stupid ass sold it to him over some food, right?
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob,
yeah,
but Israel.
That's right. So that point establishes that the fact to be an Israelite, you need to go back to the man Jacob, whose name was Israel, right? So when you read the prophecies in Deuteronomy and Genesis, it gives certain curses and certain prophetic events and characteristics of these people on this side, right? You want to read this?
Psalms chapter 105, verse 9. Which covenant he made with Abraham.
Something.
Verse 8. He hath remembered his covenant forever.
Yeah, that's right. Because throughout the scriptures, the Heavenly Father, he always made covenants, right? But those he made a covenant with was a specific people. Go ahead. And you can only obtain of that covenant if you go back to the seed of that man named Israel. He's the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and unto Israel. Go ahead.
The word which he commanded to 1,000 generations.
Yeah, which basically means eternally. You know, because the Heavenly Father made an eternal blessing with the tribes. You know? Go ahead.
Which covenant he made with Abraham, and his oath unto Isaac.
So he swore unto Abraham, and then he swore unto Isaac, and then what?
And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law.
So really, the actual law itself was basically like a confirmation letter, you know, unto the tribe. I'm gonna confirm, I'm gonna make it known that you guys are my people, right? But within the actual law, there's prophecies, and prophecies such as the curses, which will happen to the seed of Israel, right? That's right. Can you read that? Can you read what the older brother called for? Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 3 and 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have spoken against you, O children of Israel.
That's right. So that proves that the Lord is only for the 12 tribes of Israel. Because any other time in the scriptures where he speaks about these heathen, he's always talking about either their king has been taken down, what they did to the Israelites, or their judgment. However, although we have scriptures of judgments upon the 12 tribes of Israel, we have scriptures of mercy, but these other heathens don't. Go ahead.
It says, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land.
Against the whole family, which is a seed. No, you can't just supplant your way in the family. Oh, hi, hey man, I'm your cousin. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
That's right. So that proves that the Lord only knows them. See that? You know why? Yeah. That shows why. And it's always the Benjamin.
Some dread, man.
It shows why. And see that right there is a prime example of just being sealed, man. Because the scripture says our people actually found their hand. That's what he did. You know what he did? He said he did this, then he did this. Yeah, like he's Goldberg. But that's cool. Because right now this guy gonna get burnt, man. Lord.
Him and them dreads.
Yeah, him and them dreads. No, actually, it should be him that burns, but his dreads will stay there because it's covered in decks.
That's horrible.
Covered in decks. So
Yeah, that Dex is everlasting, man.
that eternal decks. You know? But it says, go ahead.
It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's right. And see, our punishments basically is crazy. The punishments of the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the real Hebrew Israelites. The punishments that they experience is actually the evidence sheet that these guys are Israelites. You know, it's just like you know what I mean? It's actually proof they're Israelites. It says that in the scriptures.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
No pictures, brother.
No pictures, please.
Well, if you want to take a picture, you can come close and take it off the sign, but you can't take it off us. Look at you, man. What's wrong with you, man? You're freak.
We're going to be a person who's fast, man.
Yeah, you tried it. That's right.
Right, oh yeah, there's a little bit more in this. Okay. Back in Psalms 105 and 10, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant.
That's right. So the actual law itself, it was a confirmation. You know?
The angel might have paid out the photo with that sword like the other one in RT. To cut his fucking photo.
Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? Okay. You know, that's just like that.
That's the right answer anyway. That's the right answer.
Yeah. That's huh?
Oh, wait,
Well,
Jews.
yeah. The true 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah.
Tell people they lied, man.
Oh, preset.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 41:8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
That's right. So those who are chosen is the seed, man. And so those seed obtain the promises and blessings, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and cast not thee away.
That's right. So the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, ain't casted away. So now, when you get the Deuteronomy 28,
Deuteronomy,
start from verse 1 and then jump to 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So when the 12 tribes of Israel obtained this law, the actual Lord clearly said, look, if you keep this law and you don't break the law, certain promises and blessings will come for you, right? Us being set in our own land, us ruling the earth, and things as such. Okay, now you can jump to 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So here in verse 15, so what's happened is that the Lord's saying, if you don't hearken unto his word, unto this book, unto the Bible, unto the law, certain curses will happen to these people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, who are the real Hebrew Israelites, man. They did take the West Indian okay, man, cool.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
So, all these curses shall come upon the
text. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, please ask me anything.
And explain why our people experience being in slavery.
Because 400 years are taken away from African culture and spirituality. All that stopping how made you lost and believing in pseudoscience. Everything you have to go back to reflect back to the Bible. That's why.
Explain how a people who's scared of us, who's weaker than us,
right,
somehow put us in slavery.
Because they come with that same Jesus thing.
Listen, this is beyond you.
How can a people who's scared of us now, but when we walk down the street, right, how can they overpower us and put us in slavery without divine intervention?
Like being smarter than you.
No. We're going to tell you how it happened. Because according to the Bible,
and spirituality,
it explains why these people experience slavery in ships.
Is it possible?
Why people who scared of us, man.
They jumped off a ship.
We read it.
right. You want me to get what?
No, that's not wisdom, it's smart.
Right, this is Deuteronomy 28
Ignore it.
and 68. And the Lord, Yahweh shall
Hey,
bring.
bro. If you want to ask questions or talk, speak to me because I'm speaking, right?
All right.
He's currently on camera recording, brother. Yeah, that's cool.
It's blessed.
That's blessed, man. No, all blessed. Hey, it's straight fire, man. I'll straight to the point.
You know where we need to be at?
Okay,
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
Right, Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Yeah.
And the Lord, Yahweh, shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So now if you go according to the Bible, okay.
Jesus is black,
Yeah, he's a dark skinned man according to the Bible.
Jesus is black.
Yeah, he's a black, really dark, jet black.
Have you seen Jesus?
Yeah, I have in the Bible.
Have you seen it in your face? Jesus?
I've seen it because I
Have you
read the
seen
Bible.
in your face?
I've reading the
Have
Bible.
you seen in your face?
Have you seen it? Hey, no, look. I'm stepping on your white Jesus. I'm stepping on that white Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah? I'm tap dancing on white Jesus. Because you know what it is, yeah? People don't like to accept the fact that the one who you call Jesus Christ, which his true Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai, is a dark-skinned man out of the tribe of Judah, man. He's a dark-skinned man out of the tribe of Judah, man.